Hello, welcome to episode 37 of Cyberpunk. I hope you're having a good day, and if you're not, let's do something about it between us, shall we? Let's do the housekeeping first. A couple of things to do with the Christmas Day episode. The episode will go live on Christmas Day morning, fairly early, England time. It's mostly going to be Cyberpunk content. There'll be some gameplay and some other related stuff, so it's not a Q&A video as such, but I am going to sprinkle in some Q&A content as well. And by the way, the Q&A section of that video, which also includes a couple of Cyberpunk questions, that's already been filmed. So thanks to everyone who's asked questions up to this point, but it's too late now to ask any new ones for this time. So maybe hold off on that for the moment. Thanks. The second thing about the Christmas Day video I wanted to mention is that if you notice I've got lots of eddies in the video coming up, and skill and attribute points build up even more than they have done so far, there's a reason why I'm not spending them in this episode. It's because I don't want them to be out of sync with what you'll see happening in the Christmas Day video. So after Christmas, rather like being given a gift card at Christmas, they'll be redeemed at some point. It won't be too long. I will get on to it. Right. Now to comment specifically from episode 36. First, the 3 Padre Ibarra gigs and the revelations from them. For one, apparently I have a new car to collect after helping Jake Estevez get his vehicle back from the 6th Street gang. I'm always up for being given vehicles. That's great. But even more amazingly, in another of Padre's gigs, I stumbled upon Arasaka's dastardly plan to falsely implicate Militech as an aggressor and to try to foment a new war between them, plus the Valentino's role in colluding with Arasaka over this. It's great background storytelling by the devs. It paints Arasaka either as something started in the past under Saburo or happening afresh under Yorinobu. We can't be sure as which yet. It paints Arasaka as deliberately provoking conflict with Militech. Is it purely revenge driven, or is there, as Padre alluded, a more sinister objective for which this is merely a smokescreen of some sort? Padre's keeping out of it. Not my board, not my game, as he put it, as is V. Well, that's the intention, I think. The fact is that Takamura wants to get close up and personal with both Hanako and Yorinobu at some point. So V is involved to a great extent, whether he likes it or not. Either way, the Valentinos are definitely on my bad list now. I don't have any regrets over the fact that I did the stealth mission initially to get the information that Padre wanted from that computer, but then decided to go back into the bar, and the barkeep actually is here, I'll talk about him in a second, go back into the bar and treat it as a combat practice to clear the place at Valentino's and loot it for what it was worth. I have no regrets about that at all. And the name of the place as well, as an aside, someone pointed out that Pollo, I understand the pronunciation of it now, by the way, means chicken. And the first word that was in the name of the bar, I understand now also is a Spanish curse word. So apologies if I inadvertently offended anyone by using it in the last episode. I was simply reading the name of the place. I didn't realise what the word meant. So there we go. Yeah, the barkeep. I'll just talk about the slide here. Normally in the slides, I feature one of the main characters, someone who's, a mover and a shaker in the game. But I like NPCs, as you know. And the little chat I had with the barkeep was quite illuminating in the last episode. So when I was looking for something to use as a slide, I generally always take the slide from the previous episode when I'm setting up for the next episode. I thought, why not feature the guy? And he can be an emblem for the importance of NPCs to me in this game. I realise they're not important to everybody. To me, they really are. I seriously am thinking of getting the t-shirt that says NPCs have feelings too, because why not? Only you and I would understand it. Many people out in the world would see the t-shirt and think, huh? What's an NPC? But there you go. Right, so also in the last episode, I discovered River's quest was not entirely over. So going to have the meal with him, learning about his traumatic childhood and then contrasting that with the good place, relatively, where he finds himself now, this was great therapy for V2. River's an example of how someone can survive Night City on their own terms. In one way, he has escaped just as Evelyn wished to. He has his nearest family back, he's overcome the destructive revenge urge against Harris, and his sister Joss says she's not seen him as happy and content for a long time. So maybe life outside of NCPD is just what River needs now. The one negative in all that, of course, is that he, while he was there, was an anti-corruption force for good, and now he's not there anymore. So in that sense, you could say he hasn't won. Night City's systems beat him. I prefer to kind of see it as a draw. There's no disgrace, I think, in River prioritising himself, his sister, the kids now. He really does seem like an immense weight has been lifted off him. And another thing that demonstrates that for me, that V still has his own mind now, is the fact that he went to see River against Johnny's advice. Johnny was all for cutting River loose after the farm rescue episode, but V insisted on seeing it through, accepting the meal invite, being there to both help witness River's first steps post NCPD and also the sort of progress he's making towards a new life. And that's the housekeeping. So in episode 37, we're going to be returning to the main storyline. Specifically, we're going to catch up with the most patient fast food despising man in the whole of Night City, Goro Takamura. Let's remind ourselves, let's recap where we're at with him. Takamura was Tsuburu Arasaka's most trusted aide until the latter was killed by his own son Yorinobu as part of a power grab. Since that time, Takamura has been both a marked man and a driven one, determined to bring Yorinobu to justice and to prevent him destroying his father's empire, the Arasaka Corp, from within. He's enlisted V's help in this by stressing to him that only by a change of leadership of Arasaka will V get the expert help he needs to deal with the relic chip inside his head that is remorselessly killing him. In a subsequent meeting with V, Takamura has outlined his plan for getting to see Hanako Arasaka in order to tell her how her brother secretly murdered their father. He hopes that by presenting her with this truth, she'll be instrumental in seeing Yorinobu punished. The problem is how to get this information to Hanako given the tight security that surrounds her. Knowing the exact route of a parade through Night City in which Hanako will be taking part, Takamura has procured a shard containing software which allows him to override the controls of the float upon which Hanako will be travelling. His plan is to cause the float to halt at a certain predetermined point in the route, allowing him to jump aboard and present his evidence directly to Hanako, while V takes care of any security forces who might try to stop him doing so. Takamura hopes that V will buy him enough time to convince Hanako of her brother's deception and to encourage her to bring Yorinobu to justice. After carrying out a detailed reconnaissance of the Arasaka facility in which the floats were being securely stored, V managed to infiltrate the warehouse and deliver the software package to the target float. Although V was successful in infecting the float's computer system without this action being detected, his presence on the site didn't go unnoticed, the alarm was given, and there was significant fighting and bloodshed. So with Arasaka on high alert, V and Takamura lay low afterwards while the Arasaka investigation into the incursion at the facility died down, but now Takamura has contacted V to say the time is ripe for action and he's arranged a rendezvous to set the plan in motion. Okay, that's where we're at. Let's get moving. Good morning. It is 10 to 6 in the morning, which is why I'm speaking quietly, because I don't want to disturb my neighbours either side of me in my apartment block. I've been staring out of the window for a little while I was sorting out my card, for when I do my inserts for edits and things, and I suddenly realised I was staring at this pipe which has been bent into the shape of, it seems to me, a question mark. Now, is that accidental, incidental? Is it foreshadowing? I don't know anymore, to be honest. I think it's not just the relic chip in V's head that's disturbing his thoughts. Mine are becoming doom-laden too at various points of my wandering around in Night City. So I've been home, I've been to sleep, I've showered. As you can see, I've got the benefits of that at the moment. I've also been to a nearby drop point where I got rid of weapons I didn't want to keep, dismantled stuff, sold off my junk. Guess how much money I got for my junk? 6 eddies. That's all it was. I had apparently got some jewellery and it was worth 6 eddies, so I took the eddies. And I'm betting my car stops on the crossing again. We've spoken about this. I think it does it because it's where I'm standing. It's pretty hard here actually outside the Japantown apartment not to do that because there are crossings everywhere. Whether you're going up the hill, down the hill or along here. Also, as I'm swinging round here, lights on vehicles came up in the comments. At least one person pointed out there are more lights you can have that you can switch on your vehicle if you wish to. I see the logic of that. I mean, the more lit up my vehicle is, the better. In terms of people around Night City seeing me coming, goodness knows, they could do with the forewarning. But on the other hand, I think the vehicle lights on the Ragnar are pretty fierce. They're certainly the best that I've encountered, and I even ranked them above the ones on the Mercmobile, which I think I did try. But yeah, these guys here, for instance, know I'm coming because they saw my lights dazzling them from behind. More's the pity I've got to turn off here and leave you to it, guys. Oh, I need to apologise again before we get too far into this episode in case you hear any environmental noise. I did this in the last episode I filmed. I can't remember whether that was the Christmas one, part of the Christmas one, or whether it was episode 36, but the tree work nearby is continuing. I can hear it, and I think you might hear it faintly from time to time, but I do hope it doesn't cause any problems for you. Apologies, there's nothing I can do about it. Trees must be dealt with. Also Takamura, yeah, I'm going to go meet Takamura, and it occurs to me I'm nearly there, so I'd better find a parking space. This will do. Thankfully it's only 6:10 in the morning, so there's no competition for spaces. That was rather well done. Now don't spoil it. Don't press the horn. Yeah, I've kept Takamura waiting, and I've also kept Judy waiting in the past, heaven knows, and I'm keeping Panam waiting at this very moment. In fact, both of them waiting. They've both summoned me to do things for them, and I know they'll be understanding, and that's why I don't worry about keeping them waiting. Takamura is a different kettle of fish. Takamura, when you speak to him, everything is urgent. Everything has to be done immediately. He is an impatient man, and he doesn't mind expressing his impatience and his intolerance of tardiness with you. So I didn't realise I'd done this, but it's almost became a bit of a running thing with me to keep Takamura, waiting. I think I've got to get to... Oh, I've gone the wrong side of the road now. That's because he distracted me. I've kept him waiting deliberately. I suddenly realised I was doing this. I was keeping Takamura waiting deliberately because he'd irritated me by his constant urging to get on with things. So I don't think he'll be terribly happy with me when I find him. I've got to go up here, I'm guessing, since the elevator came down. I go to market. Let's go to market without a little piggy. I don't think he's going to be very happy with me anyway. We'll find out.
You think it'll take the load?
Who cares? The parade is starting soon.
Yeah, that does look pretty great.
Okay, the parade is starting soon. It's 6:20 in the morning. I would have thought the parade would be a later in the afternoon or evening thing, but I don't know. These guys must be engineers. You think it will hold the weight, who cares? This is not a professional attitude that we're expecting to hear from you guys.
I'm not in the mood. Can you give me a break?
Not in the mood for what? Being pulled up on your indifference to your professional work? That's a mean face. Ooh, and it's getting meaner. The closer I get, this guy looks like he's not tolerating me by much. Let's have a blinking contest. Let's stare. We're off. V is staring at you. He doesn't blink much. I'm going to beat him. Ooh, he's gone intent on me. Yeah, I got you. Okay, I realise I'm going to have to be more serious in the presence of Takamura. He does not like jokes. He doesn't react well to levity of any kind, really. He's a serious guy. Maybe a little bit of a stuffed shirt, perhaps. Maybe I think V likes to take a pin to the pomposity balloon that waves around Takamura occasionally, but you know, we'll see.
V, just in time.
Do you know, I've been making excuses in a sense for you and saying it's me poking fun, but okay. Do you mind? I want to talk to my friend. I have an option to be a little humorous with him here. I think I'll take it because it's the approach that V takes initially with
There's no time
Takamura.
to waste, V.
I'm definitely taking that approach now. You've just demonstrated what it was I was telling people about before I walked out of the elevator.
Goro, if you're here to jump, remember that there's help available. The round-the-clock hotline.
That is not funny.
Matter of opinion.
The parade will soon begin.
Right.
I adjusted the data from Okada-san.
Okay.
I advise you to examine it yourself.
Oh, I've got to look at this myself. Well, you did show me the route of the parade at one stage, didn't you? But you've adjusted the data. Show me then.
To begin with, the malware works. Truly, much better than I anticipated.
Good.
Our eyes and ears are in the guard room. I observed the CCTV and I know where the sniper positions are.
Okay.
They are a trio. You must make each harmless before they do the same to me. There are many ways to reach them. The first is nearby. He should not be a problem. The second is worse. You will have to climb. As for the third, he hides on the footbridge over the street. We are here. Hanako-sama's platform will stop here, close to the emergency exit we will use when all is done.
Okay.
From these points, you will have a clear view of the parade. But the snipers will see things even better.
Okay.
If they notice you, bang! No more thief.
Reassuring.
If this sounds dangerous, consider that I must leap to the float, enter through a window and meet Hanako-sama face to face. The last is what I fear the most. Is all this clear? Are you ready?
Yeah, I think what he fears is her rejection. That's why he's scared of that. There was a bit of a competition there, wasn't there? I mean, he's setting me up to deal with the snipers, which is fair enough. I'm a merc. You know, that's what I do, I guess. He has got a fairly dangerous job to do in leaping onto the platform. But on the other hand, it's not a competition. We're a team. Yes, we're a team here, aren't we? I didn't like the use, by the way, of emergency exit in that exploration of yours. Is there a backup plan?
Wait, if things go to shit, we got a backup plan.
What do you think?
I think...
I am accused of betraying Arasaka. Soon I will try to confront the sister of the CEO in person.
I hope there is one.
There are no backup plans. This one must work.
Classic. Right. So am I prepared? Is that what we're saying? For jobs like this...
Are you ready or not?
Right, I'm looking. For jobs like this always, or I am. But the question is, are you ready to face Oda again? Now, I'd forgotten about Oda to a degree.
There's no time to waste, B.
The kind of head of Hanako's security. He's already said he'll do anything to protect her and that we would be casualties if we got in the way.
I'm ready. Question is, are you?
I formed this plan, did I not?
Yes.
All the while ignoring one crucial element. Your friend, Oda.
Oda is a man of honor. He would not dare raise his hand against me.
Really?
Maybe. But you're gonna be dropping in on Hanako by surprise.
You have a point. Instinct and reflexes win out at the moments like this.
So
I can only hope that I am still faster than he is.
Wow. That changed from Oda wouldn't do anything against me because he's a man of honor to yes, he would. And now we're relying on what? Reflexes?
See?
Yeah, I'm thinking, Takamura, you should engage in this a little more yourself because you certainly hadn't thought about Oda, had you, in your plan until V mentioned it. Okay, we just got to wait now, apparently.
stay safe, Goro.
We're waiting. We're doing a time skip. The game has saved, and it is later in the day? Much later in the day. Oh, look at that. actual confetti type ticker tape.
I am in position. The floats have started to move. Remember to be careful or you will face Arasaka drones.
What?
I also spotted the netrunner in an Arasaka uniform. She is somewhere hidden.
Okay, good to go.
Then let us begin. You must reach all snipers before Hanako-sama's float appears.
Got it. So it's just a little matter of snipers, Arasaka drones, and a netrunner as well. And it says neutralise the snipers 0 of 3 first. But can I just say, this animation is beyond beautiful. It's just stunning, isn't it? It's sumptuous. I can't imagine how many person hours it took to animate these fish. They're so organic. They just feel so realistic in their movements. And their colours are beautiful. The way they pop against the background. And the floats going by. They're immense. As well as I called it confetti. It's more like ticker tape, isn't it? Coming down from the sky endlessly. As well as those kind of digital flower petals that you could put your hand up and see when you were just gazing at the sky. This is probably the largest number of NPCs I've ever seen gathered in any game this close up. And you know what else is nice about this? By and large, numbers of them have dressed up for this event. They're in their finery. Yeah, I mean, some people are in ordinary clothes, for sure, but there are ones that aren't. This is an event. It's stunning. It's absolutely superb. I really ought to scan. There's a shard over there. It's every one of these people got an identity if I stay on them and scan them long enough. I think they have. Ruben's got an identity, and this young lady here, Koyama, has got an identity. Fantastic. I want that shard. Where's the oh, where is the shard? Can I don't understand how I'm meant to get to it. I can't jump. And I can't get past that person. I can't get on this table. Squatting. You've got to be kidding me. There's a shard there. Ah. I guess this happens in the game occasionally, that shards end up in positions where you can't access them. Oh, it's so going to annoy me. You know what I'm like with shards. See it, want it. I mean, I don't know. Pause for thought, huh? Pause for thought. Right. Before we go too far, two things. Thing one. The description he's just given of what we've got to do gives me pause about my current inventory of weapons, particularly the sniper rifle, which I don't think is going to be any use to me in this situation. So I'm going to swap it out, but the question is for what? Because I don't really have... In the comments, people have said, when it comes to weapons, that I have relied quite heavily on power weapons. This is particularly true. It certainly is the case. I find them simpler to deal with because they don't have the kind of add-on enhancements in terms of the smart weapons, bullets following people, and the sort of targeting system, and the tech weapons penetration ability and all the rest of it. I haven't really given any attention to that, but it may be time to do it. I do accept this, that I've said it myself. I need to experience them because they could be useful. And also I think it's limiting if I just stick to power weapons all the time. I probably should, even if I subsequently decide I don't like them, try smart weapons, try the tech weapons. So given that in my inventory I've already got a smart double barrel shotgun, rather than make it a power smart tech mix, I think I'll make it power smart smart, which raises the question, what do I replace this with? I really could do with something which is a rifle. In my crafting specs, I believe I've got 2 smart weapons. That's not one, that's a power precision rifle. The SOR, is it? SOR 22. But this one, the Yinglong Tier 5 Iconic, someone mentioned again in the credits, maybe more than once actually in recent episodes. This is a smart machine gun, and I can craft it. So, do you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. I'll make this a smart weapon type situation. So I've got my power pistol, my plan B. Now look, it's my blankie, okay? I know there are better weapons, I just like it. It makes me feel safe. So I'm hanging on to it for now. The day may come where I have to swap it out. I accept that, but for the moment, it stays. But I have now given myself a double barrel smart shotgun and a Yinglong Tier 5 smart submachine gun that does quite a bit of headshot damage there. And a shock chance too. Alright, okay, it'll do. That's that. Also, whilst I'm here, before we get too engrossed in this, I want to go into the journal and look at the red texts for what we're about to do. Bear in mind, this is Johnny talking. Since I obviously wasn't invited to Saburo Arasaka's funeral, I guess this sad little parade will have to do. I'm just missing confetti. Well, there's kind of confetti there, Johnny. But in all seriousness, Takamura must have a death wish. He's just going to jump onto Hanako's platform. Be my guest. We'll deal with the snipers. Meanwhile, keep an eye out for an escape route. This is going to go all kinds of wrong. I can feel it. Thanks, Johnny. That's made me feel a whole lot better. Let's read about Goro Takamura. The only bodyguard of Saburo Arasaka who truly done up. While obeying orders, he was unable to prevent the death of his master at the hands of Saburo's son, Yorinobu. After the relic was stolen, Takamura went after the thieves, eventually leading him to a landfill where he zeroed Dexter Deshawn and saved V, the sole living witness to Yorinobu's crime. In his mission to find the truth, Takamura became Arasaka's most wanted fugitive, pursued by every agent in Night City. The ex-bodyguard is driven by a desire for vengeance and won't rest until he brings Saburo's murderer to justice, even if it means working with a petty thief like V. That's good to think he's lowered himself to working with V. Now, I've read the Arasaka one and I've read the Japantown one recently, but I have not recently read the Hanako Arasaka red text, so let's read this. Tremendous picture there. It really shows off the opulence, doesn't it? The pose too is one of an assured person. It's almost staged, isn't it? It's almost as if the photographer said, I want you to look like this. Look pensive, head slightly to one side, eyes wide open, thoughtful. Hanako Arasaka, daughter of Saburo Arasaka and one of the most enigmatic figures in the Arasaka Corporation. Her past is shrouded in secrecy and closely guarded by a team of lawyers prepared to torpedo any journalistic inquiry into her life. The predominant theory about her early life suggests that she was forbidden from leaving the family's residence near Tokyo until she came of age. Only her skills as a netrunner kept Hanako from becoming completely cut off from the outside world. Many also believed that she helped her brother Yorinobu return to the family fold after his infamous rebellion came to a fruitless halt. Although Hanako has never held any official position within the company, the buzz around her involvement in behind-the-scenes corporate scheming continues to grow. That said, separating the truth from speculation remains nearly impossible. Rumours about Hanako Arasaka never last long, and neither do the people who spread them. You see, I find her enigmatic like this. I just don't know with Hanako whether she's more involved in all of this than appears to be the case at the moment. On the one sense, we've met her so little, we know so little of her, in other words, that you can believe she's a complete outsider and separate and not tainted by any of what's gone on. And on the other hand, you read a text like that, excuse me, I'm getting wet. Somebody fix this thing. Honestly, this should not be happening. That's a risk. On the other hand though, you know, the text makes you think she's clever, astute.
What's going on? Why'd you shut the elevators down?
Whoa.
Are you fucking kidding me? You want me to take the stairs all the way down?
There are quicker ways to change your city. No? Stairs then.
Come on. Waste of words. I have this scroll! You can't treat people this way!
Okay. So the elevators are locked down. Certainly from this level, the elevators are locked down. They don't want anybody going up there. That's understandable. I'm sorely tempted to spend a lot of time here soaking up the atmosphere of this, but he has said to me I've got to do this before the float reaches the position where he's got to do the jump. I don't know if there's a time imperative, but I think there's an implied time imperative, is what I'm saying. I don't think it's an actual lock-in. Whoa, look at the dragon. That's amazing. That is one meaty piece of work there. Okay, what was it just saying about not being distracted? Otherwise attracted, rather. Yeah, the weird thing is, the people here still doing the things they do, you know, throwing up on the floor, as you can see from that. I think a little robot needs to come and clean that up immediately. But there are people quite well dressed for the occasion. It's as if people have got into their finery. It's a special night. It's a very special night. And we're all enjoying it.
Arasaka, the poor chap, world's most powerful, turned into a commercial hack.
Surprised. He's a symbol, an icon.
Even in death with net worth increased markedly.
And the court will show it all off in night. I suppose we're not nearly as independent here as we make ourselves out to be.
Okay, that's a searching little bit of dialogue, isn't it? And this guy's not going to want to talk to me.
Go back to your seat.
Alright, what is it about people being rude tonight? The engineer was rude to me, this guy's been rude to me. I thought we're all enjoying the parade. I don't think they are, though. I think it's bringing out resentment in some people, seeing this demonstration of power and wealth. That's an interesting perspective. Not everyone who's attending this parade is a supporter of what's led to this parade, in other words. Awful lot of people looking like they're drinking without actually holding anything in their hands. Just saying. That's the pose I'm associating with it. I don't know where the Netrunner is, but there's another shard over there. I don't think I'm going to get to that one either. There's no way I'm going to get to that shard. I think they've just been scattered randomly in the environment as if it's a normal environment. In other words, it's not quite a normal environment because of the sheer number of NPCs around. Actually, she looks a little odd out of costume. I don't know. It's like I said, you can start seeing things, can't you? You can start believing that everyone's a suspect. Now that's an interesting posture. I don't think I've seen anyone carried on someone's shoulders before in the game. That must have been pretty hard to do, to code up and make look real. I wonder if they mocapped that. I bet they had fun doing it if they did. It looks very stable and realistic. I like it very much. Right, okay, I'm off up the stairs. I've got to climb considerably by the looks of it. And there are stairs. Hello, are you okay? You're not enjoying this? You don't look like you're enjoying it. I don't think you're going to want to talk to me. No, she's had a little bit too much of something. I'm not sure what.
Exactly. No sharing. It's... Let me see it now. Let me see that fucking juxtaposition. Hot. Oh, I'm gonna spew alone.
Hey, steady. She's definitely juxtaposing, isn't she? Again, it's an example perhaps of somebody making capital from the event without necessarily being here for the event. Everyone has an angle, don't they? And there's a voiceover running constantly in the background I can hear, which is kind of, I think, describing the history to the crowds, or at least the history that they want people to see. Just excuse me for a second. What in the name of Joel Perry is that? Wowzer. I don't want to encounter any of those. I think that's what you call crowd control. Concentrate on your drink. Everybody concentrate on what you're doing, actually, and ignore me. I'm not here.
Even be out here. Back inside. Back inside.
Come on. It's beautiful. Oh, you get to see a whole lot of like it. Access points have a secure anyways. Place mines around it. You get me? Anyone breathes on it? Poof! It turns into a cloud of confetti.
Oh, that's good to know. Access points with mines around them. I've got to look out for mines. So that's mines, drones, snipers and a netrunner. The list is growing. News 54 broadcasting 24/7. Our eyes never close. But you only see what you want to see, though, don't you? News 54. Right. Doorway.
You are close. He's almost in front of you.
Understood.
He's watching the crowd, not his back.
Oh no, what hit him?
We can hope. He said the first one was easy. He said the second one I'd have to climb. This is what I meant about people getting dressed up for the event. She's in the groove. She's enjoying it. Oh, look at that. That is astonishing. Also, am I seeing things, or are there people floating in the air here? Maybe that's not supposed to be happening. I am not sure. Or maybe it is. That is one heck of a float. Okay, let's go. Come on, we can't afford to sightsee all the time. The crowd's being a great distraction. We are in. What can I do here? I can't ping anything. That's unfortunate. I'll have that though. Oh, hello. Take it all. Thank you. And I have found a shard. And I can read it, but it's a conversation. Let's read this. Archived conversation, Mark and Kim. Kim shouts out, Mark. Kim, how do you find these subcontractors? I'm about to lose it. Everything's done half and behind schedule. Mark sends a sad face. Kim, don't send me any sad faces. Just fire them. Mark, I want to, believe me I do. Kim, but... Mark, but I don't decide who we hire and fire. There are people, not nice people, who say who gets the contract. Believe me, we don't want them off. Kim, I had no idea. Mark, I'll explain everything to you, just not here. Kim, okay, see you. In the background, the usual arrangements are in place. There is a laptop here which, if I scan it, I can use or jack into. I think I'll jack in first. I'm guessing there's going to be an access point. I didn't spot any mines. Let's have a look. Back in a second. Right, we're off. I think I'm going to have to start in the middle for this one. Let's see how we go. BD has got to be followed by a 1C, and then an E9 has got to be followed by a 55, and then we need a 7. I need a 7A and a BD. Where am I going to get that from? 7A and a BD. Ooh! Okay, nearly went wrong. Phew, that was close. What did I get for that sweaty experience? 2 tier 5 quick hack components and a quick hack recipe as well. Now let's use this laptop. 2 messages. Oh, both of which I think we've read. They're just adverts, aren't they? Indeed they are. Well, one's an advert, one is a phishing, begging letter type thing. Alright, 2,400 eddies. That's nice. I don't particularly want the easy beef right at the moment, thank you. Yeah, they're talking about the attack on Arasaka Tower in the background. Meantime, I'm going to use the cover of this to get me up to the next elevation. I'm still not high enough. Kidding me. The sniper has got to be soon. Okay, I'm on almost the right elevation. About 10 metres away over there is my sniper. So, what's to do here? Let's have a quick look around. Alright, there is a mine. Just like the guy said there would be mines, but he didn't say it was going to be here, did he? I will disarm that mine. And I'll crawl along here to the weapon and also ammunition boxes, because you can't have too much of that. There's my sniper. Literally spotting the crowd. So I need to jump up there. Gently. I don't know, I could have climbed. You're probably right, I could have climbed up. He didn't see me. It doesn't really matter. Grab and end.
Goro, took out the one closer.
Now you must leap to the balcony by the green arrow and take the elevator.
I'm sorry?
Take the footbridge at the top to cross the street.
Okay. Leap to the... Oh, man. You want me to leap across there? Oh, hang on, no. Down here. Okay, don't fall down the hole. That could happen, let's be honest. Up here. Over the top of the barrier. More crowd. They're going to ignore me because they didn't see what happened. Jump. Just following the yellow line at the moment. They're immense, these floats, aren't they? The technology in getting them to elevate, to fly like that. I mean, goodness me, when you're at eye level with one of these fish. They're most impressive. The fireworks are pretty good too. You can hear them crackling away. I'm quite liking that. No one paying attention to me.
Fuck yourself!
What?
Crazy? They killed Tom and didn't even bother releasing his body. And there ain't no compensation for no body. Hyenas. Murderers and fucking thieves. That's what they are. Cool it, alright? You can't know who's listening.
Oof.
That's the motherfucking problem. Nobody's listening.
Yeah, I mean, she looks like she may have consumed a quantity of alcohol and incaution has taken over. And she definitely has. And she's now expressing her opinion, which I'm sure she really does hold, with anybody within earshot. I mean, you know, there are going to be guards, there are going to be NCPD people, and also there's a prayer ritual going on over here. This is most interesting. I've not seen this before. Kanushi, who are you, Kanushi? Can you speak to me? Do you wish to speak? I think I may be disturbing you. I probably could scan you. It literally just comes up as a civilian. I'm not... Am I seeing this, or is this woman crying? It looked like she was crying. Okay. There's more to this crowd than meets the eye. Good Lord, look at that. The wings flapping on that. You begin to understand why games take so long to create, don't you? But would you have them take shortcuts on something like that? I would not. I would not. I would want, and I know that a lot of these things, you know, took repeated effort after the game was published. I'd want to receive that. I'd want to see that kind of standard. It's the thing that makes you realise how special games are when you see stuff like that. Meantime, there's an elevator. I'm elevating. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to take 21 balcony.
This is important. Oda is speaking to someone. I am linking you in. We both can listen.
I'm listening.
Again, security is substandard. It meets none of our norms. Hanako-sama should not be here. You questioning Yorinobu's orders? Do your damn job. Understood. Over and out.
All right.
It is just as we expected. Oda is here. I will contact you with any news.
I know that borged out ogre. Adam fucking Smasher.
Okay. That's the guy who killed you?
Guy who killed you, right?
Guy, motherfucker's barely human. But hey, know what? I'm glad he's here.
You're glad?
Seeing as I woke up in a world without any Saburo, I'll have to be satisfied with Smasher.
You gotta be satisfied. You got fuck all to lose.
Alright, fine, Your finger on the fucking trigger, I guess.
Alright, so Oda is concerned that the security is substandard. That doesn't surprise me. He'd never be happy with any level of security that he wasn't personally in charge of. He's been told by someone else who sounds like it's Adam Smasher, who I think is Yorinobu's effective head of security, just to get on with the job. Yorinobu is the one deciding the security for the parade. And Johnny has no time for Adam Smasher, who it turns out is the one who killed Johnny back in the day, that we know, that we saw, but he can't get to Saburo anymore. Now he's targeting getting even with Adam Smasher. It's all happening here, and he's pacing backwards and forwards. He's gone now. He's not a happy man. He's not a happy man. His unhappiness is right inside.
Try to reach the maintenance area. You can climb up from there.
Understood. It's right inside V's head.
No surprises here. All the factions have teams on the ground. No, don't think so. It is Arasaka, you know. If there was going to be any bloodletting, they'd do it behind closed doors.
There are so many related conversations going on with these NPCs scattered around the place. Okay, I shall take that. Tier 4 and Tier 5. Useful to have. There is a ladder, you are correct. I may need to use that ladder, I guess, I don't know. Let's try this here door, which does open. I'm not detecting cameras in these places. I have another door which also does open. Okay, now this is confusing because this is going off in multiple directions. Let's just look in. I don't have 20 technical ability. Well, I mean, yeah, the point I made about points I'm sticking with. That's an absolute. At the moment, the Christmas episode has determined that. So that's a given. That's alright. We'll manage without whatever it was that was in there. We'll go this way. And there is always the next time I play the game through. I find that not an excuse really, but more a justification, in that if you tried to do absolutely everything in the first playthrough, then not only would it be exhausting, I'm going to have to go and use that ladder, I thought I might, but you would limit yourself then in subsequent playthroughs to the amount of new things that were there for you to encounter or to do in a different way. And I don't think that's, a thing to aim for really. I think you just want to enjoy the playthrough and not be constantly saying to yourself, but I haven't done this, or I should have done that. It's fine having things pointed out to you.
Catwalk don't look too stable. Sure Takamura didn't plan a little whoopsie-daisy for you?
Okay. Well, that says no entry, and that one's already collapsed. So there is another one next to it which is not collapsed. This one says no entry too. Yeah. I'm just wondering whether that should be across here. Okay.
Fuck! Almost fell.
Carefully. You must not draw attention.
Hey, I'm trying not to fall to my death here.
Told you so.
And that was a bit wayward, wasn't it? I almost landed on the barrier. Okay. I mean, do not do that. Do not allow yourself to be pulled away from what you're trying to do. Okay, now we're getting the past history of Saburo Arasaka back in World War II. Oh, that was a heck of a jump down. Do not block door. I have a hatch. Useful to know. I also have a very large quantity of electrical gear, but I think it's the hatch that's the thing I'm going to have to pay attention to. I have a readable. I'm going to read this. Air ducts. Hey, just got word that something reeks on level 3C. Can someone go check it out? Maybe something crawled into the air ducts and died. Let me know when it's taken care of. Thanks, Kim. Kim again. All right. Let's hope nothing did die in the air ducts. Ooh. There's a ladder there. Nothing to scan, so I'm just going to have to drop down and hope all is well. Yeah, it looks okay. Let's try this way. Takes me
You will have to get down somehow. Just be careful.
out onto...
Just so. Don't rush. I need you alive, not the corpse below.
Catch me, somebody. Takamura just told me not to rush. That's... Are you feeling all right, Goro? Has all that fast food gone to your head? Yeah, there's nothing in that direction. These doors will not open. They're not even proper doors. I have got to go this way. Just out of interest, as I enter a hostile area, which weapon have I got? I have got my smart submachine gun. Okay, put it away. Just needed to know what I got. Auto-selected. Oh. What was that? Is that a drone? It's got a fluttering sound to it. It is a drone. Now, I think I could either ignore the drones or take them out. Stop. Short circuit is traceable. I might try evading them. But it may not work. I may have to take them out. We'll see. No, you can't see me. I'm kneeling down. Let me have that. I'm guessing I've got to go down. Yes, it's saying down. Ooh. Is there more than one drone? He did say drones, plural, didn't he? So if I'm careful here, I can kind of go past them when they're not looking. But how long can I keep doing that before one of them sees me? My plan will be short circuit, I think. I know it's effective against drones. Get down. Whoa. That drone changes height as well as position. I am crouching down at the moment because I'm thinking that may help slightly with my visibility. Let's just keep going down. Oh, get in there quick. Alright, where's my next place going to be? Down that way. Drone, go away. Drone's gone away. Quickly. Jump down. Okay, so far we've managed without having to nuke a drone. I'm not sure how long that luck's going to continue. Jump down here. Where do I go from here? Backwards. Is that a door I can open? No, of course it's not. Stay tucked in while we work out this next bit. This is nerve-wracking. Actually, this is probably not a safe place to be. I need to keep moving. Jump. Ooh, that was a way down. Still no doors. Still no way out of this place. Where does this actually go? Nowhere much. Get back down again. Drop down. Now I have stairs. That's useful. I do have stairs. Still don't have a door. Okay. We are getting lower and lower down. Hang on. Whoa, just hold it there, my friend. Now. Arasaka soldier. He might hear me. Are you the only one there? Can I actually use ping now? Heavens, it's been so long. Nothing. He's the only one. Drop down. And let's take him out. Grab him backwards a bit. Away from the edge of there. And there we go. He is gone. Just take those things. Did I just actually change my... I did. I didn't mean to do that. I need to put my pistol back in, which has gone all the way down here. Thank you. I didn't mean to swap weapons there. I meant to stay as I was. Right. Now, again, there's the possibility of drones here.
Just a few feet more and he's yours.
Okay. Just hang on a second while I get my bearings. It is going to be that doorway. Let's go. The door is open. I am scanning. And I have... another mine is what I have. Let's stay low. My sniper's around the other side of there apparently, because I accidentally almost tagged him while I was scanning. That is disarmed. Sneak around the corner. There's another door there which I may be able to access once I've done this. Or maybe I've got to do it now. Let's try it now. Oh. Okay. Do we have any more mines? No, we have a readable on the desk. That's good. That's very good. Alright, let's do this quietly. Very, very quietly. Sneak up on the guy. He really is not paying attention. Should have done.
What the soldiers say. Target down.
Yes.
Good words to hear.
Target very down.
You will find a door to a staircase at the end of the room.
Okay, thank you.
Shortest route to the next sniper.
Gotcha.
He positioned himself high.
Keep you posted.
I will keep you posted. I will also pick up everything that I can find in this room.
It is order again. Listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
We have to announce that public safety has been compromised. She must be extracted. At once. Arasaka is fully capable of protecting its principles. Ask your boss what he values more. The Arasaka image or his sister's life. The situation is in hand. Over and out.
Did you hear? They know something. Perhaps much. We must hurry.
Yeah, I did wonder whether it was us which had caused this little ripple in the security pond, which has got Oda so worked up. I will loot. Obviously I will loot. And also there is a laptop there. You are correct. And there was a readable. Yes. Let's look first at the readable. Archive conversation, Nicholas and Huberto. Nicholas. Did he come see you? Huberto. Who? Nicholas. So he wasn't. If he was, you'd know who I mean. Huberto. What's going on? Nicholas. Not what. Who? That ninja. No idea where they got him from, but I'm telling you, one luck is enough to make you yourself. Huberto. He come with the princess? Nicholas. Ha! Looks like a head of security. He came to leave something here, some gear, like 15 minutes ago. I'm still shaking. Seriously, watch out for him. That has to be Adam Smasher they're talking about. Or it could have been Oda. If he came there with the princess. We have to assume that Oda is here. He wouldn't be anywhere else. But maybe Adam Smasher isn't? Although I've no evidence to say that Adam Smasher is not here as well. Man, I just don't know. Let's jack into this computer, not laptop. I will look briefly at this because it looks fairly straightforward. Back in a second. Right, we're off. I think I've got this. So I need to waste one, and then 1C is followed by a BD, is followed by a 1C, is followed by A1C, and that's it. Essentially, that's all we needed to do. That's good. We like the straightforward ones, don't we? Overheat this time. And 2 more tier 5 components, and yes, I don't know why I'm standing on the desk. I'll now use the computer. 4 messages. Here we go. Secure your soul, medical report 11. Now the other 3 there I think are ones that I've read, but this one I do not recognise. Secure your soul, medical report 11, from Tamaki Kuroda to Lucas Barreto. 210. Thomas Bubenstein, 16-second cooling system malfunction occurred. See report 8554-1. No effect on procedure. Equipment diagnostic request has been filed. 211. Agnes Vatry. Procedure encountered no problems but was delayed by 2 hours. Client under influence of strong sedatives. 212. David Pucci. Successful procedure, no issues. 213. Jack M. Stashuk. One of the cores overloaded during the procedure. See report 8554-4, indicating likely secondary or tertiary brain injury concealed by client. Additional observation of construct recommended to detect potential anomalies. 214. Anne-Marie van Gamroth. Successful procedure, no issues. 215. Lucas von Gamroth. Class 3 anomaly detected in first procedure, construct deleted. Second procedure successful despite client's aggressive behaviour. 216. Edward Lawrence II. Client died during procedure, autopsy scheduled, believed to be circulatory heart failure. 217. Ava Ferryman. Successful procedure, no issues. 218. Michael Christo. Class 1 anomaly detected during procedure. Construct has been quarantined on external medium for further research. Secure your soul. Now that's interesting, isn't it? Because that kind of ties in with the research that's leading towards being able to preserve people's souls forever. I've just noticed you're lying on your weapon. I missed that the first time. Please excuse me for doing that. I've corrected it, and now we will continue. Door. Where does this lead? I think I might be... I don't know whether I'm going the right way or the wrong way. This is taking me back out again. I'm going the wrong way. Let's go this way then. Maybe these doors, which have now opened. Whoa, you didn't want to run through those, did you? Straight into a mine? That was well positioned. I have to admire the deployment of the ordnance there. It was effectively just set up as a little trap for anybody rushing through the door. Kaboom. I would imagine if you're playing on a much higher level that a mine could kill you. One single instance of a mine could probably do the job. Okay, we are on our way to sniper number 2. We're on level 21 and I am climbing stairs, which always makes me nervous. There just isn't quite enough to tag, ping or anything here. Just spotted another readable over there. Don't go for the readable yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here we go. There's something or someone on the stairs. Which is it? Okay, is there anything here I can ping? How about that? Is that pingable? Yes. And let's see if it can identify for me what it was that was on the stairs. Indeed, yes. Hello. I will tag you. I'm going to have to dispense with you, I'm afraid. And whichever way, it had to happen. Alright, I don't think we've attracted any attention. He was a lone troop. Aggression shard, gratefully accepted. So I have 2 positions left by the looks of it. These are both snipers. Solo's gone up to 9. Wow, that's... you can tell I haven't done a lot of that. Episode 37, Solo goes up to 9. Alright. I'm still kind of following the path here, but there was a readable over here, which I don't want to ignore. Okay, let's take this one. Archive conversation, Mallory and Vicky. Vicky. It's not as bad as I thought. At least it's warm. Stinks though. Mallory. Oh, that's too bad, Vicky. If I could, I'd take you in, but we just got a message saying we can't contact former employees. There are cams on every corner running facial recognition. Vicky. I know, it's okay. Don't worry, I'll find a way. I'll find another job and be back on my feet stat. Mallory. I hope so. We're rooting for you. Vicky. Sorry, gotta go. Think someone's coming. Mallory. Okay, get back to me when you can. Vicky? Vicky? Ooh. Oh. What happened to Vicky? I love it. The way it leaves these things hanging in your mind. You're in the middle of something else when you do it too. So you literally are trying, you know, to keep objective one and the kind of time imperative that the game wants to impose on you in the back of your mind, and then you encounter something like that about someone else's demise and you think, oh no. I want to see if there is There's a dude over there. Is he alone? Let's ping and find out. Hope he doesn't turn round. And the result of my ping was not that revealing. Okay. Let's not activate a jukebox or anything of the sort. We'll sneak around the back of here. And sneak around here. While you're busy on your computer. And there you go. You don't have to worry about that piece of work anymore. I, on the other hand, have to worry about this computer too. Another access point? Really? It seems there's been a lot of them recently. There were quite a few in episode 36 too. Back in a second. Let's go. 7A needs to be followed by a BD. Needs to be followed by a... Do we do the BD and then the 1C, BD and 1C? There we go. All done. That bought us Contagion. Quick components. Let's use this. There's one message and only one. It's the same medical report that we read a moment ago. It's the exact same medical report we read a moment ago. Alright, let's continue. Bearing in mind, this place is kind of safe and not safe. It seems to not have many environmental cluttery obstructions or objects. So when you scan, you don't get much. You don't reveal a great deal. It's fairly bare, I guess I'm trying to say. Look, when was the last time you were able to do that and not really reveal much at all? Although having said that, there's something over there, which is just a box of resources. That's where I need to be, and there's my dude.
Try to reach the maintenance area. You can climb up from there.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, you can use the footbridge to your right. Watch out for the float jets, unless you intend to get cooked. I would keep my head low.
Okay, so I'm getting fairly level with where the floats are actually sustaining themselves in midair, and I could be toasted. Yes, I am. There they are. Look, they're the float jets going past. All right. Well. Oh, whoa. Just stay calm. Sniper number 2. Are you sniper number 2? Grab and zap. Yes. So we can now take all of that. I have an administrator access token. Good to know. Somehow I've got to get where? Up there. Let's try a bit of jumpage. See where that gets us. That seems relatively useful. There was a ladder. And pop down. think we're going the right way. I hope we're going the right way. I have a lift. I have an elevator. I can stand up, I think. I will call this. Oh, it's already called. It's here. Of course it is. I don't need to call it. Takes me to 30. The foyer. Alright. I'm quite nervy about this. Alright. Okay. That's a long way up. Hello. Now it's saying I've got to go down. Okay. Maybe I did. Maybe I had to come up before I could go down again. I have found some bubblegum. I'll take that. There are many things I wouldn't pick up here, but bubblegum is not one of them. I have a troop identified down there. Perhaps I have. Perhaps I've got to get down to a low level somehow from here.
A shooter patrols the footbridge.
Really? Oh, and I can hear a fluttering sound that's a bit like a drone. Telling me it's a hostile area. No kidding. Could be. That could be the sound of an unfriendly drone. I am not seeing too much to worry about. What do I have at this end? Doors I can't go through. Alright, I'm going to go back this way. Back into here. I'm going to, I think, take that elevator down again. See if it gives me a different location. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Wait a sec, I have stairs. Oh, I've not been here. Oops. Careless. Very careless. I'm thinking we'll just deal with you like that. Okay, time to reload my plan B. There's no one around this corner. There is an elevator here. Good. I can try taking that elevator and see where that goes. Okay, I have another troop. I thought there was just one. There was more than one. Yes, it was a little incautious of me. I could have pinged, I could have scanned. I agree.
Give up! You got nowhere to run!
He spotted the body. Well, that's alright. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way, aren't we?
What the?
Draw. Down you go. Okay. Pop over there. Let's grab everything we can grab. Thank you very much for the resources. And the same with your friend, who died just sitting comfortably on a settee. Didn't even have to get up to do it. And now I will loot this box of resources here. I don't know why I'm still crouching down. I don't really need to. Sorry, just pause there for a second to have a comfort break because I haven't had one properly yet since we started. Right, sniper number 3 is behind me. It says on the minimap, so I'll obey the minimap. Whoa, that's not a room. What is this? I do have a target marker, which turns out to be my sniper, who I will tag. Did I see something else there? Some ammunition. What's that? That's a mine. So not just trip mines then, but also mines on the floor to stand on. Nice. So I'm guessing this guy covered the rear approach to where he's standing with a mine because he's facing outwards and concentrating on what's happening out there. He doesn't know I'm here, and I can get pretty close, I think, because looking at his vision cone, he's not paying me any mind at all.
Roger that. White jacket. Confirmed. A hostile agent. Coordinating. Why aren't you both not responding? Update
Alright. So the guy notices that his two colleagues are no longer in communication, and he thinks they may have been withdrawn, and he's requested explanation for this, and that means my time here is limited. That one I've disarmed already. That one I will disarm too. That one I will disarm too. How many of these mines are there? He put 3 down. Only 3? Alright, so I can now sneak up behind him with impunity and tell him to come away from the window. We don't want a drone seeing this.
Well, that would be all.
It would.
Yes, apparently. Well done. One problem remains.
And that is...
Go on.
The Arasaka netrunner. She has taken control of all the networks. You must get rid of her. We'll not be able to hijack the float otherwise. She hides in an unfinished apartment building, near to the second sniper's nest.
Okay, on my way.
I will be on my way. Indeed I will. What else is there here to notice? Apart from the body, of course. It's a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? Oh, I found a laptop. I wasn't expecting to find a laptop here. Why would he have one? Let's jack in. It looks like there's an access point on it. Yeah, there is. A quick look. Back in a second. Right, let's go. 7A, 7A. We need a 55 and a 55, and that's it. Let's see what we got for that. We've got ping and obviously a bunch of components as well. Okay, that's good. And I can use this laptop too. There are 3 messages. Let's look at Vacation with the Stars. Oh, I think I may have read this one. I've certainly read Save My Life and the porno one. Let's read it again. Have you been to Thailand? This is the Crystal Palace Unbeatable Offers. Have you been to Thailand, Morocco and Alaska more times than you can count? Looking for an adventure that isn't just another tour around Europe? Do you want to see how the world's biggest film and braindance stars relax and party? Do you want to see the stars among the stars? Now you can. The Crystal Palace is offering a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to book an Earth View apartment along with a cosmically gargantuan selection of vouchers for any of our award-winning restaurants and casino comps to get lady luck on your side early. And don't worry, we do everything to assure your stay is heavenly, but your bill isn't astronomical. Let's go off planet. Been everywhere else. Okay, so now I have a yellow line taking me to the location of the Netrunner. I'm not surprised about the Netrunner. He did mention there would be snipers, there would be drones, both of which we'd met, and a Netrunner. So I'm going to the Netrunner and I don't need to crouch anymore. It says it's on my level, but then he said it was near where the second sniper was. Does that mean I need to go down? Does it? It's saying... Oh no, hang on. Is it still saying... It is... No, it's not saying up now. It's saying down. Now it's saying I'm on the right level. I will go out past the scary dragon. Follow the yellow line. That's all we...
Oh shit, not good.
Have to do. Ooh, that was bad. The minimap's wobbling. How long is this going to go on for? That was pretty severe. A relic chip malfunction. Reach the Netrunner. I don't know if the Netrunner is going to be pleased to see me. Thinking weapon. Thinking might be a chance to try my smart weapon. I don't even know how this thing works. This smart submachine gun. This room is largely unrevealing. Can I access that elevator as well? I cannot. And I have double doors. Oh, hello. Have I just found my Netrunner? There's someone in there. I can't quite lock onto them. Let me open the doors. Now I can. Arasaka Netrunner. I can't tag them. They're not taggable. There are cameras in this room too. How very useful. I've missed these. Give me control of a camera. There's no camera network. They're all independent. That's not so good. Here's my netrunner. Let me take a different camera. Give me that one. That might give me a different view of what it is they're actually doing. Oh, hello. I have an access point. There've been loads of access points. So why is there anything significant about this? This room has got an awful lot of levels to it. It's very platformy. Let me take a camera from the far side and have a look at that. I mean, no rush here. I know Takamura said what Takamura said, but that's Takamura, isn't it? If he's not telling me to be urgent, there's something wrong with him. He's already done that once today. I know he's not well. He's already advised me not to rush. I think we're empty in here. I think the room is deserted apart from the netrunner and now me. So what do?
I have attention. Pull out Harling.
Disconnect the netrunner from the net. Okay. This I shall do. I don't need my gun then. I could put it away.
Been on a while. Time for a break.
Job done. No!
Of course you're here.
Hold it. I need to move. This is why the platforms are here. I'm using my new weapon. Stay away from that blade. Ow, that really hurt. That smarts. I'm trying to get away from him. Shush. I understand what you're saying. Oh, stop right there. Can I do another synapse burnout? I didn't even look to see what damage I'd done to him. He's at 76%. Have some of this. Not as much as you will. Where did he go to? There he is.
Let us try another way. Beware. He will activate camouflage. Look for breaks in the light.
Alright, all that happened at once. It's odour. He can regenerate. Oh, don't shoot their cameras. There he is. I can hit him with a synapse burnout. And some of this. He's down. Hit him again. Keep hitting him. Uh-oh. Run away bravely. I really can't stand and fight him face to face, I think. It's just too risky. Oh, here he is. Man! That really hurt. He's at 18%. Where did he go? He does cause a sort of visual disruption when he moves, which might be a clue. What can I do? What can I do? I've got to look for him. He's regenerating. I need to stop him regenerating. How do I do that? Can I? I wonder if I can use distract. Can I? Will it work even? My weapon's very good, especially apparently if you aim at his head. He's recharging too quickly. Man, I don't like this. Some of the cameras are out. A lot of the cameras are out, actually. I bet I will. Here he comes. There he is. Smart him. I should have quick hacked him, shouldn't I? I should have quick hacked him at the same time. He's leaving footprints. How very interesting. That could be of great use to me. This weapon's got quite a lot of ammunition, so I'm not worried about ammunition being a problem. That's a camera under there, is it? That's still working. I can use that as a trap. Distract enemies. Go to the camera. Come on, go to the camera. He's right in front of me, and I'm out of weapons. Stop! While I quick hack you, I can't do it. He was moving too far. Hit him. Okay, I did hit him. He ran away that way. Stop. This time I can. Can I afford 2 synapse burnouts? No. So I'll do that and a short circuit. And hit him a little bit more. That hurt. Ouch, 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 ouch. That hurt me too. There he is. And take some of this. Ooh, that scared him off. Nah, careful, careful. I'm not too well myself. There he went. Alright, let's try and regenerate slightly. I will regenerate myself. Where's my camera? It's not working anymore. This is deadly dangerous. I don't like this one little bit. I also don't like being low down. I think it just feels safer higher up. Let's try this camera. I just need to get him to come to one camera. Come on, you walked straight past it. How did you not get distracted by that camera? Try it again. I can keep setting it as a mousetrap here. Doesn't last long. But if he comes this way, it will get him. Mousetrap. Come on, Oda. There he is. I mean, I'll hit him wherever he is, obviously. Just to keep his health down. Come this way. Come and get distracted. Come on. I don't want to go down there looking for him. I think it's too dangerous. But I will do if I have to. Okay, let's go. Luck favours the brave. He ran away round the corner. Now might be a time to use that distracting camera. Quickly. Is he over there at all? Reload. It sounded like he was in this corner, but now it doesn't. Do it again. It's about one of the only cameras working on the lower level. It's not. As a tactic, it's a tactic. What can I say? I'm in a boss fight. I'm fairly desperate. These pieces of plastic aren't helping. They kind of obscure the view. Okay, let's try that camera then. Come on. And we'll try this one too. I don't mind. It's very cheap to keep setting these cameras as traps. Here he is. He saw me. That one may have worked actually. He may have been standing close to it. There he is. Take him. And quickly lock on with 2 synapse burnouts. Follow him. Where did he go? Camera back on again. He may not be far away. I think he's further away than I think.
That's right.
No, he's not. He's right in front of the camera. It worked. It actually worked. Stop, stop. Oh, no. I'm trying to back off. Can't quite get a lock on. I'll take a short circuit. I don't mind. Anything that might do damage. What's he at? Oh, 68% is quite high. Oh, he got very close to me there. Stop. Run away. Didn't run away fast enough. Yes, it's fine, thank you. I understand. Thanks for the hint you're giving me in the middle of a battle. I do appreciate that. I'm trying, for goodness sake. I'm dying, for goodness sake. I've got to be very careful here. Go away. That's not helpful, that thing standing there, that instruction. It's actually blocking my view of part of the screen. Come on, I want you. Where are you? I'm on the hunt now. Put that camera back on to distract. Put that camera back on to distract. Where is he? Where are you, Oda? Come on. Where are you? Good Lord, he's right in front of me! That wasn't so clever. That wasn't very clever at all. Get into a corner. He can't be behind you if you're in a corner, can he? The old tactic. I've used an awful lot of ammunition on this gun. And he is regenerating again. I don't care how long it takes as long as he dies. I'm assuming he's got to die. There's a thought. What happens if I'm not supposed to kill him? Distract. And that one too. Put them both on. Put them both on. I mean, he may even be on a higher level than me. He could be up on one of those platforms for all I know. Maybe I should be up there too. Use a vantage point. I don't think this is going to work. I seriously do not think this is going to work. I wish the quick hack menu would go away. I'm not even sure how I turned it on. But I'm certainly not going to pause to investigate how to turn it off at this stage.
Look what we have here.
Well, you should know, Oda. It's you and me. That's all there is. His little exhortations are designed, I think, to make you nervous. So you've essentially got to not let them do that. Oh my gosh, he's nearly back at full health again. I'm hunting and I'm finding nothing. Oof. You see what I mean about these pieces of plastic? When the light catches them in the right way, they look just like Oda, cloaking and decloaking. I literally have no way of knowing at the moment where he is. He could be anywhere. I don't... There he is. What was I just saying? Right, he's right in that corner. There, in fact. Just stop for a second. Switch on distract enemies. He's distracted. Let's do this. Synapse, synapse. Hit him. I mean, I've destroyed that camera, but that's not the end of the world. Still got him. I'll do a short circuit. We'll just exchange fire, as we do. He's over there. I don't have any quick hack ability left. He's down at 20% or less. He's there, right above me. I need to be up there. I need to be up there. I've lost him again. Oh, it's unbelievable. So close. And then I lost him. And now he's regenerating again. I've got to run around and hope that I can find him. I also destroyed one of the cameras that I was using for a distraction technique. So that's gone. Climb, climb, climb. Jump across there. Missed. Use the stairs. Good grief, this has gone on for so long. There'll be those of you out there who will be doubtless telling me that I could have finished this ages ago, and you're very probably right. I do accept that, and I'm sorry I didn't. But, you know, perhaps one day someone will believe me when I tell them that I'm really not confident with weapons. I do struggle with them. I think some people think it's an affectation when I say that. You know, they think, oh, he's just making out he's not very good with them and he gets nervous and all the rest. No, I'm not very good with them and I get nervous. It's just one of those things that really happens. 74%. You've got to be kidding me. Here he is. Here's my boy. There. Oh, God, that was awful. The worst piece of locking on I think I've achieved. Got him. Oh, has he got me? Whoa. That was a bit too close. I didn't like that. Okay. Now. I am too close. I'm chopped up in a corner here. That was pretty good. Stop. Can I now? No. I've really got to not let him get so close. Stop. I'm trying to hack you, but by the time the menu locks on, he's too close. Where'd he go? He's done it again. He got to 14% and he's run away. And I don't know where he went. I have footsteps. But they're not helping me so much. He certainly didn't go back out there, did he? He did not. Okay. That sounded bad. Yeah, when he says that, generally, it's at a point where he is regenerating. He's upset with me, and he's taking a breather. And by the time he's taken the breather, he's back to almost full health, and I can't do anything about it. 53%. Where is he? Man, it's so frustrating. I'm literally running into danger here as far as I know. There he is. Got him. No. Now, before anything happens, I'm trying my hardest to get this to work. He's there. Take some of these smart bullets. Yeah, I know we're exchanging fire. I've kind of still got him locked on for a tiny bit. It's so it's very tricky, this, trying to get it to stay in one place. He's gone high. Die, says Oda. Oh, then he bravely came down to try and finish me off. I'm out of bullets. Different weapon, different weapon. We're into smart shotgun territory. I don't know that smart shotgun's going to do this. I mean, if I could find him, it might. He's at 20%. Where did he go? And can I get locked on to do quick hacks? Can I hack? I mean, I'm plugging him all I'm worth with shots from this.
What is your status?
God.
I managed to.
Oda, is he dead?
No, I think I am.
Breathing. For now.
Please,
Oh.
show him mercy. There should be nothing standing in your way now. We press forward.
It's your lucky day, Oda.
And your fucking sick sense of honor.
Connect to the access point.
Today's your lucky day, though. Thank your old friend Goro.
It is I who thank you, B.
He saved your bacon there. He really did. Because V, I think, would have not stopped short of seeing you off. There is an access point here. There's also some sort of computer. I've got to get rid of this quick hack menu here, so I'm just going to pause the game while I get rid of that. Back to you in a second. Right, I've calmed down. We've managed to get rid of the menu in the top left-hand corner. That's good. I don't know why it appeared. I think it's probably because I was struggling so badly. The game was trying to give me hints. But to be fair, game, I was a little bit busy to read the hint, trying to survive and stay alive. I actually thought I'd flatlined at one stage where Oda put me on my back. I thought, oh, that's it, I'm out of the game. And then I realised I wasn't. I was still going. But yeah, to have expended all the ammunition from the first of those smart guns and to have got onto the second one, the shotgun, what a time to have swapped my weapons out and to be experimenting with smart guns. I mean, I didn't really use them during the earlier part. The thing is, I could have gone through the whole episode, I guess, without using them. And then, of all things, a boss battle with Oda. With Oda! Anyway, we survived. That's the main thing. I've no idea how long this episode's going to be. I don't remember what time it was when I went in real time clock next to me, when I went into that battle. So I don't know how long I was in it. It felt like ages. That qualifies as a boss battle to me. Access point, jack in. Okay, nothing to solve.
Online and in the system.
Great stuff. So now...
Goes inside.
What is she doing?
Trying to call someone, I think.
Try to listen. Do not forget to disarm the alarms. I must be able to enter. なぜ止まったんだ?
危険だと警告されたの。小田とも連絡が取れないし、何か変だわ。
パレードを中止すれば、弱さを露呈したと思われる。
弱さ？誰の？あなたの？
俺たちだ。
私が参加したのは、あくまでもお父様を追悼するため。操り人形になるためじゃないわ。
この見せ物では、みんなに役割がある。美智子は文句を言ってないぞ。だが、お前が言うなら中止してもいい。全部やめだ。お前の安全が第一だからな。
兄さん、やり終えましょう。
ありがとう、花子。せっかくの式典だ。やり終えなければ悔いが残る。
Goro, all systems jammed. It's now or never.
Wow.
お父様。
She's doing it for her father. And here comes Goro.
花子様。
あなたは
お許しを。どうか話だけでもお聞きください。三郎様は
父のことを口にしないで。
これが俺にできる最後のご奉仕なのです。三郎様の死について真実を明かすことは花子様、無礼を働きたくありません。しかし
What? Just
Ram!
Say what?
Shit!
He shot her.
Well, now we're really fucked.
Knew we couldn't trust him. What happened to keeping him on his leash? We'd best delta the fuck out of here.
Alright, Johnny. Many things just happened. So Yorinobu and Hanako are in conversation. She's deciding to stay to honour her father, get the thing done. Takamura couldn't explain to her in time. He shot her, and now we've got contact. Drones? Oh no. Oh wow. Okay. We're going to have company here. Alright, I'm going to need a different weapon because my submachine gun has no ammunition. So I think I'm going to go... now then. What do we go with here? I could put a power shotgun in place. That does a heck of a lot of damage. I could just do a different submachine gun. Doesn't do a lot of damage though. I'm going to go with I'm going to put a power shotgun in that slot. So I'm now rocking 2 shotguns, I realise, and my pistol. Alright, that'll do. Let's go. Open the door. I have got to escape the parade grounds. Looks like I'm going to have to go up before I can go down. Here we have a drone which I virtually walked into. Short circuits are quite effective with drones, usually. Apparently not with this drone. It needs 2. Have another one. What about your friend? Do you need 1 or do you need 2? You need 2 as well. 1 down. I mean, you're right. I could just shoot it out of the sky. You are correct.
You have no right to keep us here. On the ground.
What's going on?
Go fuck yourself. This is a violation of our civil rights. Hold.
Okay, someone's shooting down there. Hold it. I am going to get down there and try and resolve this. I don't even know what it is. I'm jumping into some sort of firefight. Down everybody! It's alright, you can stop doing the up and down bobbing motion. Who was that? That was an Arasaka soldier, guard, who was threatening all these people. Well, he's not threatening them anymore, but I'm not sure that I've achieved a great deal. Guys, just scatter, run. Get out of here. I'm going to do the same thing, trust me. I am following the route as marked. Elevators here, get into it. Take me to the street, please. Street would be good. Street would be a great place to be. Takamura, what do you want?
Are you secure?
Yeah, for
Kinda.
now. Lost your fucking mind?
There's no time to explain. We must meet.
Where are you?
An abandoned apartment block on Pine Street. 2nd floor. Number 303. Knock 4 times. Hurry.
303, knock 4 times. Got it. Put your gun away. Get to the hideout. There are a lot of people out here.
I almost got trampled. Broken ribs. I think.
We need to get out of here.
Alright, read the message. Knock 4 times, make sure nobody follows you. 4 times, please confirm you understand. Yeah, alright, I'll confirm. 4 times. Got it, Takamura, 4 times. Excellent. It is better to be careful, remember, 4 times. He's just, I mean, he's a bit of a pedant, isn't he? He does like to go on and on about these things. Now,
I look okay to you? We're about to go live. 3, 2, 1. This is Jillian Jordan of N54 News coming to you live from Japantown, where a commemorative parade in honor of Saburo Arasaka descended into chaos today. Eyewitnesses we've spoken to described a shootout on one of the celebratory floats. The float in question is said to have been transporting Hanako Arasaka. Unfortunately, I have no further details to report at this time. We are still awaiting an official statement from the Arasaka Corporation regarding these events. As the situation continues to be brought under control, we urge everyone to avoid Kanzaki Street.
good report, Jillian. I'm so glad I heard that. They got there quick. Maybe they were there already, of course. So, Takamura, I beg his pardon. I'm so confused. My brain's running round in circles. Takamura appeared to shoot Hanako, but it didn't sound like an ordinary gun. It almost sounded like a silencer of some sort. I need my car. I need my car. Oh, no, not that one. I've picked the wrong car. It doesn't really matter. It's a vehicle. Just get me there, will you? Get me where we need to be. I mean, this is incognito, I guess. Oh, no. It's not a good day for first-person driving. He appeared to shoot her, but it didn't sound like an ordinary gun. It sounded like a silenced gun. Or maybe a tranquilizer gun. He will not have shot her. He admires her terrifically. Think how staunchly he defended her in the bar, where the guy made a derogatory comment about her and he leapt to his feet. So we can be sure that she's alive, I think. And I'm guessing that's where we're going. That's my take on it. We're there. Goodness, there's nowhere to park. Oh, that's terrible. I think I'll just... Oh, mind that police officer. He might take exception to this. I'll just park it slightly off the road so it's not causing too much of an obstruction for anybody going home. And then we'll make our way around here. 30 metres. So 303, not 4 times. Everybody got that? I guess this is the apartment block. I guess it is. Doors open. Scanning. Thing untoward. Air conditioning. Spontaneous craving machine. Staircases. 10 metres above us. Doors that don't open. Maybe the lift doesn't work. Maybe everyone's reduced to using the stairs. We are now on the correct level. That way, 40 metres. However, there are more stairs. Oh, hello. And there is a level here. Well, some sort of... It's very, very dark. It's non-revealing when we scan. Another spontaneous craving satisfaction machine. Whoa!
Well.
I've just found some graffiti. I didn't even know it was going to be there. Who knew? Of all the places, the High Priestess. I mean, I wasn't even going to go up those stairs. But you know me, they're stairs. The High Priestess is a card of mystery. It shows how all our secrets hang by a delicate thread and the struggle between common sense and intuition. The High Priestess symbolises the cold, calm waters as well as the mysteries hidden in their depths. I don't know. Is Hanako Arasaka the High Priestess? That I'm going to have to think about at a point where I'm not busily trying to catch up with Takamura. That's a thing. More stairs. We're still going up. And more stairs. We're still going up. And oh, that's it. We've reached the top and had to stop. No, it's not bothering me. So the floor on which I need to be is down one from where I am currently. Is that correct? Have I gone too far down? No, it's this floor here. This is the one. And now we can avail ourselves of... No, I don't want to drink that. I need a clear head for what might be about to happen. Okay, that's a fire extinguisher. We've got monitors, 300. Another fire extinguisher. Well, I'll give them one thing. This building's got plenty of televisions and fire extinguishers. Plenty of fire extinguishers. And 303 is this way. That's 303. Okay. Can I go down there? Looks like I can. 304. I have a door here. 307, but it's locked. That's weird. It identified a door, but it was locked. Okay. Yeah, it's still flagging it to me. However, it's 303 that I need, so let's go to 303 and be done with it. How? 303. Do you know, I knew it was going to do that. Knock 4 times. I mean, the temptation is to knock once or 3 times just to irritate Takamura, but I'm not going to do that. It's me.
Okay, come inside. Quick. I feared they had caught you.
Well, both of those things are true, but I'm going to ask the question.
Now are you going to tell me what the fuck you were thinking?
I used a sedative.
I figured as much.
She tried to enable her tracker.
Oh.
I had no choice. I offered her some tea.
You kidnap Hanako Arasaka and offer her a cup of fucking tea.
Yes, she respectfully declined. Tell her the truth about Yorinobu. No embellishment. And state your terms clearly. Perhaps to you, she will listen.
All right. I figured as much that he had sedated her.
Hanako-sama, 彼が例の人物です。どうか話を聞いてあげてください。
Do I get to sit? I do get to sit. I figured as much that he would have at least planned that if she'd not been receptive to him immediately and his time was limited, he knew the window for action was short. He would need to earn himself, buy himself more time away from that situation where he could sit down and explain with her what had happened. So I'm not going to go straight in with your brother is the real murderer. I'm going to validate my presence here by telling her I was there when he died.
I was there that night at Konpeki Plaza. I saw Saburo Arasaka die. He wasn't poisoned. That's a lie your brother made up and spread.
She's not looking at me.
Yorinobu is the murderer.
Now she is. Ooh.
You must be mad to think I will listen to such nonsense.
It's true that he has nothing to lose, he's dying, and I think that's probably the one you would go with rather than saying I'm insane thanks to your relic, because that sounds angry.
No time to waste, B.
Hey, not now. Let me choose.
Thing is, I'm damn determined and got nothing to lose.
True.
I got your prototype relic jammed in my head.
Also true.
By freak coincidence, it stopped. Then helped me survive. A bullet. And now, it's slowly killing me.
Still not looking at
it. Personality engrams is overriding itself onto my psyche. And if I don't find a way to stop it, well, it won't end well for me.
Hanako-sama, V is living proof of the terrible crime your brother committed. We can confirm every word he speaks, if only you will help him with the relic.
She's thinking. She's thinking.
Hanako-sama. Did you hear that? Go and check.
Oh, what? Search and destroy, check the door. Hold on a second. What's all this stuff over here? Used medkit. 3 months ago. I have a readable, which I've read. Yeah. Okay. Be calm. You're always the same. Rush, rush, rush. And I have a laptop too, which I don't know whether I can get to. I'm trying to get to this laptop. Just hang on a second. Ugh. I don't think I can do it. It kind of almost let me get to it. He's talking to me. Well, go. I am trying as hard as I can to get to this laptop. I can't. It will not quite let me do it. There it is. Got it. Use it. Please let there be... Oh, you're kidding me. All that just for the net. I'm just thinking there might be something of use in this flat. Oh, hello. What was I saying? Something of use.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, well, Johnny's had a bad feeling about this before now.
Well...
I'm trying to pick this crusher up, but the check hallway thing is interfering with me. There we go. I've picked up Wesley.
Well...
And over here I have... Another gun? Ooh, It's only tier 2 plus, mind.
Well.
Okay. You've asked enough. I will open the door. There's nothing here. The door... Oh. Alright, what happened? The place is full of Arasaka troops. Oh, am I still alive? Good.
Last chance to get the fuck out of here.
Takamura. Can't leave him back there.
Forget him, guy's toast. Unless you want to wind up like him.
Stand up. Johnny says Takamura's dead. Well, no, he didn't say he was dead. He says he's toast, meaning he's probably hopeless. I fell through this hole. What am I supposed to do? Leave the building. But I fell through the hole. Oh God, can I get back up there? This isn't easy. Yes, I can get back up there. Hang on. Have a double contagion, you two. Oh, there's another one. You can have an overheat. In fact, you can have two because I'm feeling generous. Ouch. Then I'll pick up a weapon and use it to finish you off. Alright. I'm back in the room we came from. Takamura, where are you? I hear you and I don't see you.
Do not have a return. You will die here with me.
Thank me later. Need to find a way out now. Fast.
We do.
There are empty rooms to the right. It's our only chance.
I'm coming. Stop playing around with making weapons disappear behind your back. It's very disconcerting. I'm going to loot while I can, while I'm here to do so, these bodies. And everything else that's in this room. Is that it? I think I may have cleared the room out. Oh no, hang on. 2 more weapons. Yes, I know. 2 more weapons? I thought I saw another one. There it is. It's kind of propped up in a way that's disguising it. Alright, I'm with you, Goro. And I've got a weapon too. And there's that laptop over there, which took me ages to get into, and all it had on was the net. Right, we're going. Let's go. You lead the way. Please. Is it this way? Yeah, I guess it might be. No, not that way. This way? Hi. Well, I mean, that's what I've got these expensive weapons for. I know. But he's not around anymore. Another one. Ouch. Another one. Ouch. Oh, Goro's got a gun now too. He's actually going to help me. Do you know what I haven't used recently? This. Ooh, satisfying and effective. I don't like the end of this corridor. I've got to go that way. Yeah, I mean, not the best of weapons. Let me get into... Do you know what I'm going to use? Where's my plan B? It's very nice, the plan B. It reloads quite quickly too. There's another guy there. Maybe if I did the same again. Yeah, not quite. Put your head round the corner and see what happens. Told you. I dared him to do it and he did it. I can still hear troops calling to each other, which means there's going to be more of them. Which means I don't think I've got very long here before things turn nasty. Goro is trying to join in. Bless him. Oh, from both sides? Bad. Very bad. Boom! Ouch, that hurt. Oh, I've fallen through the hole again. Ow, ow. My pants are on fire. Get back up. Get up there. What's the matter with you? He's dead. Goro's still fighting. I'm back, Goro. I'm back on form. I've got my plan B. Okay. One from the left, coming in now. Ah! Would happen when I'm reloading, wouldn't it? None left from the left. 2 left from the right. Good job that thing didn't hurt you. Down. I do like my plan B. I still like my plan B. Yes, it takes a few shots sometimes from distance. But it's effective. It does the job. Alright, now I think we've got lots of looting to do here to help pay back all the expenditure we just had of weapons and other stuff. Great. That's quite a lot of stuff to loot. Don't worry about it, Takamura. Goro, you were very helpful, actually. I just want to thank you for the help you gave me there. It was a 2-man job, and we were 2 men, and we did it. Let's continue. I am still heading down this here corridor. 30 metres below us appears to be our exit. We have a door, which I've opened. Maybe not go that way then, maybe go this way. Careful. Scanning. Not revealing. Are we dropping down this hole? I think we might be. Okay, this is working well. Goro's still with me? You're not in trouble. Okay, we have troops down here. I hear voices. Question is how many? There's one over there.
We are not alone.
We're not. We're not alone. You are correct. Another one coming that way. Some guy over there whose vision cone's looking the wrong way, so he's not going to see me anyway. I think we might be able to extricate ourselves from here. Yeah, correct. He's still alive. Oh, do you know what? I'm done with you. I'm going to overheat you. And your friend can just have multiple shots. They're out of it. We had to make our way out there the hard way. We chose to, rather. And we're out.
Be careful.
Tripped over a body.
Alone, we have a better chance.
Really? Think so?
Then go. Now.
Okay, so we've now escaped the building. I don't know what's happened to Hanako. I mean, presumably she was rescued by the Arasaka troops. That must have been the entire reason for them storming the building.
Think they make these motels especially for royal fuck-ups like us?
Where are we now?
AC's busted, dirty needles under the mattress, shitters clogged.
Jaundiced.
No, for real. Who fucking comes here to sleep? We're a couple miles outside Night City. Someone leaving town just keeps driving. Somebody going there sleeps in the damn city. What good's a motel in the middle of nowhere?
I'm going to let him rant.
I'll tell you who sleeps here. Fucking losers, that's who.
Get it out of your system, Johnny.
How the tables have turned.
Johnny, for crying
now
out.
we're the ones sitting around waiting for Saka assault squads to storm in. Anyone knocks, blast the fucking door. No warning.
And if it's Goro?
Who are you kidding? Been 24 hours since we split up. Complete radio silence. Rest in peace, bastard.
Hey, easy. He's a big boy, he'll pull through. You'd like that, wouldn't you? I mean, I don't think he's a big fan of Takamura at all. But he did fight well. He did, even without implants.
Saw him yourself. Even without his implants, he was a good fighter.
Yes.
He'll pull through.
Doesn't matter how good you are in Night City. On your own, you're fucked.
Yeah, I think that might actually be true. I do.
Car. At this hour, in this place?
Okay.
Fuck. Just one? Finger on the trig, V.
It is. Where are you going? Don't leave me alone in this. What happens now? Do I get up? What do I do?
Not a word.
I have a message for V.
Not.
Don't touch that door.
Not a voice. Will you be quiet?
Time to wake up.
Not a voice I recognise.
I know you're in.
Who's there? I said, who's there?
Want the whole motel to hear, or will you let me in?
New contact added, Hanako Arasaka. Interesting. I'll open the door.
Will you open it or not?
I'm going to open it, but I've got a gun.
I'm armed. Don't try anything.
Yes.
Finally.
Who are you?
That on the wall, is that blood?
Yeah. Knocked the last star off this dump. So, you were saying, got a message?
Sitting right here. It'll start soon.
What'll start?
What's going on?
It's a doll.
Or a proxy.
She's a conduit.
I must make one thing clear. I still think you are mad, but...
Hanako. That you?
But I can fool myself no longer. I believe you.
Wow. How did you find me here? How?
How'd you find me?
Did you really think it would be enough to leave the city? Takamura mentioned he had placed a tracker on you. Yet even had he not, when Arasaka wishes to find someone, it finds them.
Porcelain bitch.
Johnny, shush. Have you heard from him?
Any word from Goro? We split up when we went on the run.
Takamura is in a secure location. That is all you need to know at this time.
That could mean several things. It could mean he's under arrest. Or he's being sheltered. Right, what next?
Okay.
Is there a problem?
So now that you know, and believe, what's next?
Yorinobu planted a Tanto in the corporation's very heart. I must act while the wound is fresh. And you will help me. You are living proof of his crime and treason.
Now, the important thing here from my point of view is I'm not here to help you alone.
Sit silent, just so.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how to phrase this without really making you annoyed, but you are going to help me.
I have been at all unclear?
Okay, she's got different lines here each time she's waiting.
Will you sit silent, just so?
Okay, it's gone back.
You're gonna help me first.
You are.
Perhaps I did not speak clearly. We must act quickly.
Well, I'm pretty tight on time, too. Dying, in fact. My dead body would make for a pretty lame-ass witness.
I understand.
Considering.
Want to know everything you know about Mikoshi.
Yes.
Mikoshi? One of my father's flagship projects. A data fortress with servers situated on orbital stations all around Earth.
Orbital stations?
Think of it as an archive of personality constructs. Digitized psyches.
Try a prison.
A matter of perspective. In any case, that is not where you will find salvation. Not without extensive knowledge of the relic and the construct creation procedure.
I was about to say, I did get the schematics from Hellman.
Track down your runaway. Hellman was hiding under Kang Tao's wing. We chatted. Think sooner or later the engram will completely consume me. Process can't be stopped.
A surprisingly deterministic conclusion for a man of science.
At the very least, I got my hands on the relic schematics. Got detailed information about its inner workings. Project tech documentation.
Useful stuff.
All useful. Even more so given that Hellman is still alive. I will contact him and explain that one does not leave Arasaka by the back door.
This is certainly true. That construct is killing him.
All I know about constructs is that one of them's out to kill me. Got no idea how I wound up in the relic. Or how to remove it.
There is only one possibility. Soul Killer. Or rather its newer, more powerful version. You must acquire it.
Me? That's Arasaka tech.
Technology my brother does not allow even his closest associates to touch.
Oh, wow.
My hands are tied in this matter.
That's about the extent of what we've got. What now?
I am sending you my private line. Contact me if you acquire more information about Soul Killer. And only then. From this moment onward, we both must exercise extreme caution.
And... she's gone? She's gone.
Well, that's my job done.
Know what?
What?
Think I'd have rather had a wave of Saka Leets barge in here.
We kind of got what we wanted here, though. We needed to hear that from her. We now have a next step. That's all we could have expected from this.
We got what we wanted. Don't tell me that proxy got to you.
Fuck you.
Come on, think about it. Yesterday, Hanako was living in a world that was completely safe for her.
Yes.
What she got on her hands now? A foreign city, a homicidal brother, and a fucking thief. It's why she sent a proxy. She's alone. And she's shitting herself more than we are.
Uh-huh. Clink.
What? Did you say clink?
Mm-hmm. Sound of her attaching her leash.
Okay, that's harsh. I mean, we see both sides here, Johnny, please. And the job is complete. And the relic chip is still malfunctioning according to the minimap over there. Look at it. Okay, obviously... wow, that's a lot of experience points. Let's let the rewards come in first. And I did spot a message there on my phone, which I'm going to read. I think it was Wakako. Which I'm going to try and read. Do you know what? I'll look for it. There it is. Got it. I'll look for it now. I rarely admit to my mistakes, but this time I will make an exception. I underestimated your determination, yours and Takamura's. All I ask is that you keep my name entirely out of this affair. Of course, I will return the favour. She admired it, the fact that we achieved what we wanted to, but she wants her name keeping out of it. She got something from that, didn't she? She really did. Okay, I'm obviously going to save at that point. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, so something slightly unusual has just happened. Normally, when I get to the end of an episode, I look for a point at which to make a save that is logical. You know, it just feels right. One of the biggest clues I get is when the game says to me, job complete, and you get that little fanfare of music, meaning that's it. That gig, that activity, that quest that you were just doing has finished. And that's what I intended to do. That's why I said to you, I'll be back in a moment. So what I did at that point was put my controller down. I turned to my PC and other equipment, which you can't see next to me. I stopped the recording software, the screen recording software. I named and dated the file because I'm a very conscientious person. I don't like losing content. I don't lose content. So did all that. And then I picked up my controller, and I don't know what made me do it because I'd finished. Before I made my manual save, I pressed open door because I thought, well, I'm just going to go outside and look at the stars and I'll make a save, and then between now and next episode what I'll do, this is what I do, is load that save and then I relocate V to where I want him to be for the start of the next episode, and I go to a point where I can sell off weapons, dismantle things, get rid of junk. I go to sleep, I shower. The things I don't usually show you, because you'd be seeing them at the start of every episode if I did. However, on this occasion I didn't do that. I didn't make the manual save inside. I did open the door, and the moment I opened the door, some dialogue started. So I stopped instantly, backed out, and went back to what I can see in front of me, which is the main menu that says resume, save game, load, settings, credits, exit to main menu, that one. Because I could have got caught out, I suddenly realised, hang on, it says job complete, but there's some content here still going on. The job may be complete, but the scene between V and Johnny clearly isn't complete. Thankfully, the game had done an autosave at exactly the same point as when it said job complete. It did what I was about to do, make a save. I never rely on autosaves. I always rely on making a manual save. It's always a manual save that I use when I reload the game after the end of an episode to do my housekeeping in the background, doing all those things I just talked about before I start the next episode. But thankfully, the game had thought the same as me. Oh, job complete, I'll make an autosave. So what I'm going to do is use that autosave to put me back in the motel room at exactly the same point that I left you, facing the door with the exhortation saying open door if I want to, and I'm going to open it and see what plays out the other side of it. So apologies that it's had to be tagged on to the end, but I think you can see why this has happened. Usually, job complete is one of the safest indicators that I can do a manual save at that point because the activity is finished. And I get a horrible feeling that if I'd done that and not opened that door, I would have missed some dialogue or something that's going to happen now between Johnny and V. So there's my explanation for this little sort of appendix, extra bit being added on the end. Let's get to it, shall we, and see what it's all about? Right, so the autosave has reloaded, as you can tell, and we're in exactly the same place where I left you when I opened the door and heard something, and I'm not sure what. Let's find out.
Gotta admit, Corpo Cunt's got a knack for drama.
Johnny?
Now she'll try to wrap you round her. Hey, what?
No. Oh, not again. This time Johnny's with him. This is a bad one. Talk to Johnny, sit and rest. It says, sit and rest, V, for goodness sake. Look at it.
That the bio ship?
Well, what do you think? So I've got, of course, it's the chip as an option, or I can say it's you, or I could say third trimester cramping's not likely. Let's be acerbic.
Third trimester cramping's not likely.
Huh, you sure? Can't be that bad if you're making light.
Fuck!
That was your ticker. Sit and rest. Don't need you flatlining while we got a job to do.
Blah, blah, blah. Fuck Arasaka. Blah, blah. Smash Mikoshi.
You really are turning into me.
I thought, did he just pick up a cigarette and put it in his mouth? Did V do that? We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. You really are turning into me. I don't think so, Johnny.
Can't say I'm excited, because you're a manipulator, an egotist, and a cynic. Every time you open your mouth, you gotta bury someone.
Well, that's bitter.
You know, we get along as the need arises. Maybe it's time you started trusting me more.
Oh, now look at all these options, but I don't even like you. That's certainly true at times. Problem is, you think the ends justify the means. That's definitely true. I don't even know where I'm going. That's also true. I don't want to escalate this into an argument between the two of us, and the first two will do that. The third, however, whilst being truthful, is at least opening up the conversation in a different direction, so I'm going to go with that.
Got no idea where I'm going.
True.
Be a living legend. That's all I wanted. Feels like I'm barely surviving.
Test of a person's true value? Death. Facing it. Staring it down. You still got a chance to be somebody.
I'm gonna call him on that.
Bullshit. Nothing dignifying in suffering, death. Not how legends are born.
That's made him go quiet. That's unusual. I actually said something that stopped Johnny Silverhand in his tracks. I'm going to ask him what it was like. I'm not standing up. I want to continue this conversation. I want to ask him what it was like when he died.
What was it like when you died?
Was on top of the world. Failure not an option, not a thought. Till it happened. Death feels real now. It's only now I know it.
Now? Had half a century to come to terms.
Mikoshi felt, I don't know, like sleep? Lacked awareness, had no sense of passing time. Didn't mark it. Did what they wanted to me. I just remember cold, a black void, fear. Or was that your death?
Ooh, how philosophical of you. Well, now we've got lots of options here. I'm going to go blue first. I'd like to know, although I think I've got an inkling for it already, why Arasaka would build that place.
Mikoshi. Why'd Arasaka even build it?
If I could only see inside Saburo's head.
That's very funny.
People can be bought, brainwashed, but it's only in Mikoshi that you can peer inside a soul, pick it apart, reprogram it. They've amassed quite a collection. Scary, talented runners, soul killed, packed away, probably using them now, probably controlling him.
So, ruling hearts and minds, that's what it's about. The usual.
Corps have always tried to shackle people one way or another. Saburo's ambition is greater. He's out to control humanity.
The thing is, of course, he's dead, but his ambition may not be. And I think that's the thing that Johnny's referring to here. The idea that the direction of travel of this technology is not necessarily ended because Saburo isn't around anymore to further it. It might have momentum of its own. So I can leave. I can say, got what you deserve, which is probably true. I could now try the olive branch of saying, I guess I'm beginning to understand why it is you want to see Mikoshi destroyed?
Well, think I get why you detest the place.
Shouldn't exist. Of all the destruction and pain corpse wreak round the world, what happens at Mikoshi is worst. Know why?
No, but I think you're going to tell me. They can change you into somebody else, I'm going to go with. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to say nothing.
They can change who you are. Turn you into someone else without you even knowing it.
Yep, goddamn right.
Wow, we agreed.
Corps have already taken the world for their own. Now they're coming for us.
Yes. I mean, you know, it's hard not to see the parallel here between what's happening to V because of the relic chip and Johnny Silverhand's personality engram being encoded on it. So it is happening to me, you know.
Realize what you're doing to me is what Arasaka's doing at Mikoshi.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna fix it.
Oh. Now that was a very good conversation to have had at the end there.
Let's move. Get back to work.
Let's do.
Let's do. And this time we stood up. Now, I personally would have put job complete there because to me that feels like a more organic finishing point for that particular quest. It's a matter of opinion. You know, everybody feels these things differently, but personally I would have put it maybe there because I think that conversation outside kind of continued the threads of doubt that Johnny had hinted at inside the motel room, and it all feels like one continuous thing to me. However, I now believe we've reached a point at which it is safe for me to say I'm going to save there, and I'll see you in a moment. Whilst I was tidying away my things, and it was about 15 minutes ago now that I actually saved the game on the PS5 and closed it down, put the dust cover on it, did all those good things that I do at the end. I was sorting out my desk in front of me, trying to make sense from the chaos of pencils and notepads, when I thought back to episode 33 and the introduction that I made there about the addressing the balance between main character storyline content and additional content like NCPD and fixer gigs and all those other things. And I did that specifically because in the comments section of various videos going back in history, it kept coming up. People kept questioning why it was I was doing this but not doing that, why it was I was doing that but not doing this, and so on. So I made that as a kind of catch-all, a place where I could point people, and I have actually since then, to go watch that little bit of video because it explains everything. And while I was tidying away, it occurred to me that I almost kind of need in this outro to do the same for what happened in the Oda battle there. Because if I don't, I know I will get a range of comments which I can predict in the comments section for this video, and there'll be things about which I can't do a thing. Because that battle is now history. So let's see if I can play. I'm going to be misty here. I'm going to try and read the future. I'm going to try and predict some of the things that people watching the video might have brought up in the comments section had I not addressed them here now. Firstly, the cameras. Yes, I could have used them more effectively as distraction techniques, as elements to distract Oda. They did work 2 or 3 times when I used them, but I think I was impatient. When Oda was at full health particularly, I could have afforded to set the cameras and kept repeatedly activating them until he got close enough to them to actually have been attracted, and then use that as a period where I could have attacked him more successfully. That is undoubtedly true. Also, I think I was somewhat careless with my friendly fire and may have destroyed 1 or 2 of the cameras myself with just stray bullets that were aimed for Oda but missed and hit cameras. So yeah, I accept that. Someone's going to suggest as well, or point out, that the quick hacks which I used against Oda were not the most effective ones I could have used, and then they'll give me alternatives based on their experience or on the effectiveness of them as tied to the nature of Oda as a combatant enemy. Again, I completely accept that. Other people will doubtless look at the weapon selection and say things like, it may not have been the best episode for you to have experimented with changing your weapon selection, your main weapons, over to smart weapons, something you're not familiar with, and then not using them in the first half of the episode at all with the snipers, but instead finding yourself face to face with a boss, and there you are with 2 weapons that you don't know how to use and haven't used before particularly, and you've got to try and win the fight with them. Maybe not the best of strategies, I admit. They will say things like, perhaps you should have at that point quickly changed to your power weapons so that you could have used those, something you're familiar with, you know how they work. Or maybe even gone with tech weapons and tried them if you thought the smart weapons were not working properly. Absolutely true. Projectile launch system, I agree. Grenades, I could have switched back to those. Different sorts of grenades may have been more effective against Oda too, for that matter. That thought has literally just occurred to me. The point I'm making in all of this is I agree. The point you're making, I agree. But in a first time playthrough, when you're meeting this boss unexpectedly, I had no idea that Oda was going to suddenly appear at that point. I mean, it could have been Alan Smasher for all I knew, coming through the window, but it was Oda with those blades. I had no idea. Someone's going to say as well, dodge, dash. You know, he got those blades. You could have stayed out of range more effectively. You could have backed off. You could have got out of the way. You could have used the levels more effectively. You spotted that there were levels, there were platforms when you came through the doors, but then you didn't use them very much. I agree. Someone will point out in the build that there are things that can help you dodge, dash, move more effectively, more quickly. Air dash, things like that, you know, those things. Yep. You're right. But again, in the middle of an unexpected boss fight, logic and rationality and reason sometimes goes out of the window. I promise you I was not at any stage in that encounter thinking, I wonder if that is the most effective quick hack. What else have I got here I could use? No, that didn't happen. My little heart was pounding, and when I made the point, as I did in the video, that people question, whether I'm putting an affectation on about being rubbish with weapons, I really do not feel confident with weapons. It's actual, it's real. I don't know how long that battle went on for. It seemed like it was forever. And I was convinced that I was actually going to run out of ammunition on the second weapon as well, and be in a right pickle. But as luck would have it, it did end before then. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, the thing is, I accept all that. I accept the points you're making. What I would say is, if I've addressed it in the outro, in any sense, maybe not completely, but, addressed it, then please don't feel that you have to comment about a particular thing if you're satisfied with what I've just said to you. I love getting comments. I absolutely adore comments, and I respond to every comment I get. But on that tack, can you imagine what it's like if you get 40 people all making the same point? This is the reason, going back to episode 33, why I did that introduction, to forestall that from happening in future. Now, when somebody raises a point that's been raised many times before, I simply point them to episode 33's intro where it's dealt with. And I'm almost pointing you guys now to this outro in the hope it has the same effect. I acknowledge that there were things I did wrong there. Even I think I did some things wrong. There were things I certainly could have done better. And there were things which I didn't consider doing, which would have been infinitely more effective, I think, than the approach I took. However, draw a line under all of that. Let's look at the outcomes. We tackled and beat Oda, a boss who I was not expecting, with weapons that were unfamiliar, in an encounter that just sprang on me literally within a second, and I did not flatline. That's a win for me. I'll take that. And yeah. Secondly, talking about Oda didn't die either. Now, if you told me at the start of that fight that I was going to get through it with Oda in one piece, I wouldn't have believed you, because it was literally me or him was the thought that went through my mind there. I knew he was going to try and flatline me. So the corollary of that is, surely therefore I should try to flatline him. If that's his idea of victory, killing V, then isn't V's idea of victory to kill Oda? It's an interesting thing. Way back at the start of the episode, when Takamura was explaining the plan, he mentioned Oda and said, when I questioned him about it, that he thought he was a man of honour and that he would not, ultimately kill him. And I pushed him on that and said, but what if he isn't? What if he does decide that that's what he wants to do? And Takamura hadn't thought about that. The man who'd made the plan in such detail, it had not occurred to him at that stage that he might have to accept that it literally became a life or death fight between him, as it turned out, and Oda. But, in the eventuality, it was me and Oda, not Takamura as such. So, yeah, come on. Overall, and I'm not going to go into other things that we discovered or did during the course of that. I'll be talking about Hanako and her role in all of this in the intro to a subsequent episode when we return to this quest line. But overall, I'm pleased with the way it went. Now, also, I just need to mention something about the duration of this video. Because I am currently in the middle of producing Christmas content for the Christmas Day episode, and because this one turned out to be, I think, slightly shorter. I think this has actually fallen into the 2 to 3 hour category that I said originally I wanted my videos to be. Huzzah. Because that's happened, I'll be editing this down. I've no idea how long it's going to be. But remember, I am also making the Christmas content in the background is the point I'm trying to make. So I'm busy in both respects. Whether I've used all the time here or whether I'm using some of the time somewhere else, it's happening. So, right. My voice is in desperate need of a proper hot drink downstairs with my wife at this stage now, so I'm going to stop. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next on Christmas morning with the Christmas Day episode, and then on Monday after that for the next of the main Monday playthrough series episodes. See you then. Bye.